on the voice box, and this is Ideas for Hire. There's this game that I would want to play. It would be a mix of first-person shooter and survival horror. Aliens Colonial Marines tried to pull it off, but it did not work. But what it would be set in the Vietnam War. So instantly you got a war, so you got first-person shooters. You know, they're like, hey, I'll check that out. But you'd be fighting the Viet Cong. So, you know, that alone, just those two, that could be some pretty scary stuff, you know. So you could be like walking along and you see your buddy or something like fall in a pit of spikes and die and get skewered, just, you know. And he's dead. Can't get him back, can't go back to a previous like checkpoint and stop him. He's dead. He's gone. And you remember like in Steel Battalion Heavy Armor, that new one, you know, all the different like people you would get, you know, when you completed a mission, like say if one guy died, you get a new one with his own like little quirks, his own jokes, his own lines, all that good stuff. I think that would be just awesome, you know, like for squad members. And, you know, you could like stop them from dying, you know. Like you could be walking along on patrol and you see a sniper like up in the bushes, and it like triggers a, or you could like walk up to him and press B and like knock him out of the way, and you know he's saved from the sniper, and then everyone like turns, and then if you hadn't ran up and pushed him, he'd have gotten shot. Game over, man. Game over. But you know, that kind of thing would be awesome. And you know, you could really have some fun with survival horror elements, because you know Viet Cong use all sorts of weird and creepy traps. I mean, like you're just walking, and then all of a sudden like a bomb explodes, like right in front of you, and you just see like your CO's like upper torso go flying off in one direction, and his legs fly off in the other. And then like in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like with that airport scene, you know, and it gave you that option like skip it. You could like have the option to skip, because like American soldiers had to burn villages with flamethrowers and kill people, and you know, call in napalm bombings and all that good stuff. And you could like have the option to skip it, or you could play through it. And you know, it would be controversial, but since like you put in that skip option, you know, it would kind of like deflect some of that controversy. But that could be really cool game. And I have wanted a game where you're in Vietnam since I was like 10. Because the Vietnam War was brutal, but I always like had like some sort of like weird fascination with it, because I mean it's just like, oh my gosh, this is as close to a horror movie as it's gonna get. So if like this video, if you think that this should be a video game, and you know, if you like know a person for some weird reason who's like into game design, you could like tell them, be like, hey, I heard of this guy, and you know, it might just end up as a game. You have the power. That's right. Now I've got the power, you've got the power. I'll see you next time.